GKS. In this video, I will show you how to fill GKS form. You can see in the screen that there is 2023 GKS form for graduate degree program. I will show you how to fill it. A lot of students from you ask me about the application, how to fill it, what to do or not, pros and cons about application. So I try to make a video to clear all your doubts, but if I miss any point, please let me know in the comment section. I will try to cover all the points and fulfill all the requirements or cover your doubts, which will help you to achieve this scholarship. First of all, I want to tell you that this section is only for university track students. A lot of students ask me that what we will write in this section, what we supposed to write in this section when we are applying through embassy track. Should we write about the embassy or the universities we select? So the answer is no. You should have to leave it empty. This is only for university track applicants. And the embassy track students, no need to fill this section. This section is for only for university track students. Okay, now here we write our name. Suppose my name is Maham Fatima, and in this form you have to write your name same as your passport have, because in Korea or in all other countries we write our name like our passport name. For example, my name is Maham Fatma, so I write my surname first and then my second name. My name is Maham Fatma, I write my name is Fatima Maham. And in the app throughout application, when you need to write your name, you, without any doubt, you have to write your name like your passport, otherwise your application will reject it, because these are the very basic things or the minor mistakes that students do with a high profile documentation. They get rejected through Korean government because they done these tiny mistakes. So be particular about your name, about the font size, and while filling application, just read the application 5 to 10 times before you finalize your application, because the tiny mistakes will destroy your future or you will not select into this scholarship. So here I write my country name. I belong to Pakistan. These are the checklists. Okay, I want to tell you, if I am applying through, one second. Okay, this is the section which all we need to fill out. Form 1, Form 2, Form 3 are the basic forms that every student, doesn't matter belongs to master, apply for master degree, for doctoral degree program, for research program, all the students need to check this or fill that form. Just leave this form for empty if you are applying for master or doctoral program, because this is required only for researchers. And one letter of recommendation, NIIED facilitates students, because this is the most crucial part of the application, for asking recommendation letter of our previous professor or our supervisor or from anyone. it's tough for students to get recommendation letters. So NIED this time from 2022 to 2023, yeah, from last year to now, they just mention one recommendation letter. I make another video about recommendation letter because this is the most important part of the application, the most important part of the application. Okay. uh, Number 6, form letter of invitation, which researchers got from after acceptance from a professor, from Korean professor. So this is not for doctoral or master program holders. Or application form 7, this is application agreement. Be precise and you keenly observe or all the points in application agreement, or you have to write your name at the end of this form, or signature, handwritten signature in this form, that I will show you later. This is also you need to take because this is medical assessment. And also this one or other checklist which you select. If you are applying for doctoral program, you need to check both bachelor or master. If you are applying only for master, then you don't need to check the master graduation certificate, just check these two, these two. Okay. Okay, now we fill our application. Okay, for university track, here we need to mention our name, the name of university we want to apply. For example, if I choose GIST, you need to write your full name, university full name. I was just trying to write something, so that's why this is out. Okay, 1 second. This is the university in Gwangju and out of Seoul. So this is a regional university, not a general university. So we write all the information about GIST is in general or not general in regional section. Okay. For example, while filling the application like this, okay. If we apply through university track, we tick over here. If we apply for university track, tick over here. You just use only one section. Either you apply through embassy track or university track, you just select only one track. Okay, so I write GIST over the top of the page. So GIST is not in Seoul, so I select regional university. If you have any confusion about regional or general university, you can see my another video, first ever video which I make, in which I introduce about GKS overview, introduction of GKS. Okay, I apply for doctoral degree, for example, then I mark here. For if I apply for environmental engineering, that's my field, so that's why I choose my field area. Okay, now here I write my name, family name first. They mention family name, so write Fatma and given name Maham. If you don't have any middle name, just leave it empty. This portion, just leave this portion empty. Okay, so here we write our birth whatever your birth is. Suppose you are born in 1994, 10 and 1. So you write your date of birth and then select all this and black it. Okay, don't do any other thing, or don't try to change the template or anything. Just do by default it application have in it. Okay, please don't do anything extra. Okay, gender, you select your gender, female. Korean citizenship, I don't have Korean citizenship, so that's why no. Parent citizenship is not Korea, so no. Current or previous GKS scholar, I have never get GKS previously, so I select no. If you have a GKS, get undergraduation GKS, or you again apply for your master or doctoral program, you select yes. Okay, here we write our address and your valid phone number with country code. For example, if your country code is, I write my country code plus 92, then whatever, so on. So you should write with your country code. Okay, here you write your email, and this is also most important part of application. You have to write your email, valid email, because you get all the information or mail or all the updates via this email. So write the email which you use on regular basis. Okay. Mhm. Oh, okay. And if it is in italic form, just do it in italic. Don't do, I again said, don't do anything extra. Just write in the font, in the style, whatever they put by default into the application. Okay, so if you apply through embassy track, so you have to choose one university from type B. You have to, it must, it's compulsory, you have to choose one university from type B, or other two universities either from type A or type B, but one university you have to choose from type B. Okay, you need to mark over here. And field of study, for example, my field of study is wastewater treatment, and field of study is environmental engineering. Sorry, here, one second. My field of study is this. This is my field of study, and here you have, department is energy engineering. This is the name of department. Be precise about the name of department. Just check from the university website, or write the department name or your area. I do work on wastewater treatment. Water treatment, I'm sorry. So write here optional major, your, what is your major. Okay, if you have any topic level, then select one topic level, or two or three, or write your, when you, your test held, the date when you give your test. Or if you don't have any topic level, just write, remove it, and here you write NA. Or also please don't forget to select it or make it black, just to look like application, look like, authentic and be good. So if you have any TOEIC level, any TOEFL level, this is my TOEIC score. I do my TOEIC, or this is my TOEIC score. If you have any TOEFL, TOEIC, IELTS, just mark like this and write your marks over here. So if you don't have TOEIC, TOEFL, anything, just write this. If you have IELTS instead of TOEIC and TOEFL, you need to write over here, and other two remains empty, or remain either you write any. Okay. Okay, here you write your high school name, your high school name, just exact name of your high school and location of your country. I belongs to Pakistan, so I write Pakistan. Or year of graduation, when you got your degree, so 2000. If you got your degree in 2010, 20, you will write here. Okay, your bachelor degree. Okay, this is the part, the bachelor degree. If you are applying, this is required for all applicant. Okay, you have to fill your university name and where this university is, your location, country Pakistan, your major. I do major in environmental sciences, so I write environmental sciences. My major is sciences. Okay, location and university. Sorry, I can't write my university name, so you should have to write your university name, whatever it is, or the graduation date when you got your degree, for example. Or you have to write in this manner. First of all, you write the year, then month, or then date. In 2020 and month 8 and 10, for example, I got my graduation degree. Or thesis, if you have do thesis and have any title of that thesis, just write over here. And if you have any publication, write here. Or if you don't have any thesis or publication, you just leave it empty or write any. Okay. Okay, if you are applying for master program, then you leave this portion empty. You don't need to fill out this part of application. You don't need to fill it. But if you are applying for doctoral program, then you have to fill it out. Again, university name, your location of country, your major, what is your major when you got your degree, and thesis title or your publications. If you have publication more than one, then you write like this one. And in publication, book or chapter, you write your citation. Just copy paste here. And for example, with a lot of names, I have my name here, then you have to bold it and select it like this. Okay, that they know that you add citation here. Or there are more than one name. Of course, your supervisor have, you have your supervisor name or other students name which help you in your publication. So highlight your name like this, that they understand that this is you. Okay, if you have more than one, enter, then like this. Okay, or right over here, right over here. Okay. Okay, this remains empty, but if you are applying for research program, you have to fill this part also. Okay, this is also an important thing. If your CGP, in my previous video I tell you that if you have CGP in the scale which they mention, like this is in these scales. If you have CGP in these scales, so you write your CGP. For example, if you have 3.8, sorry, 3.8, 3.8, you write like this, okay? Or if you have out of 4 or out of 5 or in these criteria, select it like this. Or they have or leave it empty like this, just select it black, okay? 3.8 have okay, they have conversion table. I will share it with you guys. You can see your percentile from that table. These have 97.8, for example, you write like this. But problem is that if your CGP is not in this scale, then you have to convert your CGP into these scales, one of these scales, 4, 5, 4.5, 4.3. So you have to convert your CGP and write over here and conversion method here, or ask your university, you write convert into a paper and attach this paper from your university, or that you convert your CGP in the proper way. I make another video for that also. Okay, if you got your semester wise result, then you mention here, okay? If semester wise CGP, you know your semester wise CGP or mark, you write in first semester what you got and second what you write over here. But if you don't have semester wise marks, just a final result, then you need to remain it empty, or like just don't do anything, or write like this, okay? Like this throughout this section. And previously, if you go to South Korea for visit or for scholarship or for any government scholarship, even professor scholarship, you write the information here. If you don't have, then remove these examples and write examples. If you write any, and if you don't want to write this examples, you have to delete from the sections, all the sections, because it create misunderstanding. So just remove this section for make it easy, okay? Just remove it if you don't visit Korea ever, or if you visit, it is a plus point. It will also increase your chance of selection. And then select it or make it black, okay? At the end, okay, I want to tell you that if your template file writing is changed, this portion might be come to another page or is like this, you just need to enter, or this is supposed to be in the end of each page. So select it, sorry, like this, write date, or date is when you send your document. I write the date I send my document, for example in at 20 date, so I print out my document in 19, so I write my date here 19, or send my document in 20. So instead of this, I rather write this. I write my date over here 20, or either I take print one day earlier. Doesn't matter actually. This thing is doesn't matter. So just for relaxing yourself, just write the name when write I'm sorry, just write the date when you wanna send your document to embassy or to university. Applicant name, uh, like Fatima Maham. Okay, and type the date and type name name and date must be typed, but signature you have to do handwritten signature, otherwise they reject your application. Okay, personal statement. I make another video for personal statement. These are the I briefly tell you, these are the points you have to cover. Motivation with which you apply for this program, educational background, your significant experiences, personal event or personal significant influences, if applicable, any desire, describe your awards, your publications, or any your experience, or write. This must be within 3 pages. If you write your personal statement in 1.5 page, it is okay, don't worry, but not more than 3 pages. Okay, just write your name and write your name here, and like your passport name here, date and signature, handwritten signature. Okay, your study plan, and this is the research proposal. This form is not for you, for researchers, so just leave it empty or leave it blank. Okay, don't need to write date and applicant name here. Eh, in fact, I suggest just remove this form from the application when you take printout. Okay, this is recommendation letter. This is the most confidential part of application, and here you this part is filled supposed to filled by your supervisor or your professor from your previous university, which recommend you, which know about your academic career. So try to get your recommendation letter from your supervisor, your previous university supervisor, or your dean. I suggest. Okay, I apply for doctoral program. I select this doctoral program. This form supposed to complete by this portion. Only this portion is supposed to done by applicant, and then they ask you to mail this portion to your professor, send it to your professor, or ask him to write a recommendation letter either on his own template, on university template, or on over here or over here, or these are the things they require from your professor to write. Okay, applicant name, your name like your passport name, uh, and intent major, what in which field you want to apply. For example, I want to apply in environmental engineering, so write environmental engineering. Okay, okay, here your recommender need to sign your recommender signature, or this part is the date which your recommender mention, in which date your recommender write your recommendation letter. He suppose it might be 15 of Feb. Either you send your application at 1 of March, doesn't matter. You just ask your supervisor or your recommender to write the date when he write your recommendation letter. Okay, or he have must have to sign over here. Okay, just leave this Form 6 MPT if you are applying for doctoral or master program. This is GKS applicant agreement. You need to select all of these. If you miss a single step, a single part, then they will reject your application. You have to it means it show that you are not agree with any of one condition, so they reject your application. You have to agree from all of these statements. Okay, at the end you write the date, applicant name, and your signature. Again, I told you, signature must be handwritten, otherwise your application will be rejected. Okay, and no, no, all of this part is supposed to do like this. If you don't have any problem, then write this. If you have any problem, for example, if you have a hypertension problem and any other, select yes or reason, explanation. I suggest don't, if you don't have any disease, serious disease, don't fill this part. Try to fill this one. No, no, no. Okay, at then same name and signature. Or here you need to agree this tick and this tick and your name and signature. Hope you like this video. You will understand how to fill your application form. Application form is same from graduate or undergraduate. This is the basic overview of filling the application, and fill out the application, and I try to cover all the points. If you have any question regarding to this, please ask me in comment section, and I will try to uh, clear your doubts or make another video. I make this page on, sorry, channel only on request, because a lot of students ask me what is GKS, how to do it, or they have issue while uh, filling the application form, have a lot of doubts and confusions. So I try to overcome all the points. Now if you have any question, please let me know. Thank you.